Shiba Inu finally recovered today, making up for its losses after days of crashes. The atmosphere just turned bullish. People are excited. Analysts are dropping their signals. A massive price jump for Shiba Inu might be on its way. But something weird just happened. And everyone got no explanation at all. What is happening? And what on earth am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Shiba Inu has been absolutely wild today. After struggling for days, it finally clawed its way back, recovering its losses and even pushing up around 1 to 2%. The energy in the community has completely flipped. People are excited again, and you can feel the hype creeping back in. The whole vibe just turned bullish, almost like Shiba Inu was just catching its breath before making a move. It's been a roller coaster, but it looks like this ride isn't over yet. And that's not even the biggest part. Shiba Inu just smashed through a key resistance level, and according to analysts, this could mean a lot of things. The broader crypto market has been in a bit of a holding pattern, but Shiba Inu has stolen the spotlight. After dipping to its lowest point in the past day, it's now showing real signs of an early comeback. It's shaking off the losses and making moves, keeping traders on edge as the market sends mixed signals. Right now, Shiba Inu is trading higher than where it was stuck before, breaking through an important barrier as it fights to erase its weekly losses. The momentum is shifting, and things are starting to get interesting. But hold on. It gets even better. One analyst on Twitter just pointed out that Shiba Inu might be gearing up for something big. According to him, the dip is officially over, and for the first time in weeks, a green candle has appeared on the weekly chart after 5 straight red ones. That's the kind of signal traders watch closely, and it could mean a major reversal is on the way. If this trend holds, we might be looking at the start of a whole new rally. The market has been unpredictable, but with this shift in momentum, things are starting to look a lot more exciting for Shiba Inu. But you might be wondering, what's going on? What's really driving this sudden price movement? Well, if we zoom out, it looks like the entire crypto market is bouncing back today. And leading the charge? Bitcoin. The king of crypto was seen skyrocketing again, climbing back to around 98,000. What's crazy is that this is happening despite a massive wave of selling pressure, the kind we haven't seen since the collapse of Three Arrows Capital back in 2022. According to one analyst, spot exchanges just went through one of the biggest sell-offs in years. And yet Bitcoin is still holding strong near that 100,000 mark, which the analyst calls a sign of seller exhaustion. And here's where it gets interesting. When Bitcoin moves, the rest of the market tends to follow. Shiba Inu is no exception. With Bitcoin showing strength, confidence is creeping back into the altcoin space, and meme coins like Shiba Inu are starting to wake up. If this momentum keeps up, we could be in for an exciting ride ahead. And it's not just Bitcoin and Shiba Inu. Other cryptocurrencies are showing signs of recovery as well. This rebound comes after a sharp decline, largely driven by the ongoing trade war tensions involving Trump and other major global economies. The uncertainty rattled the market, causing a wave of sell-offs, but today's price action suggests that investors might be regaining confidence. It's almost as if the market is shaking off the fear and deciding it's time to move forward. With all this bullish momentum, speculation around Shiba Inu is ramping up fast. Some believe this is the start of something big, predicting that Shiba Inu will knock off a few zeros in the near future. Others are going even bolder, saying that the long-awaited 1-cent milestone might not be as impossible as it once seemed. Of course, these are just predictions. But one thing is clear. Shiba Inu has everyone's attention again, and with the market flipping bullish, anything could happen. But here's the bombshell. Some analysts have broken it down systematically and realistically, saying Shiba Inu might actually hit the incredible $1 mark soon. A well-known market analyst recently took a deep dive into this idea, exploring whether Shiba Inu could really pull off such a massive leap. Right now, the token has been hovering around the same price range, struggling against bearish sentiment. Just a few days ago, it dropped to its lowest point of the year but quickly bounced back. Even though it hasn't reclaimed its peak from last year, investors are still holding on to hope, believing that Shiba Inu could one day reach that legendary $1 target. Some optimism came from a major exchange, CoinW, which made a bold projection about Shiba Inu's future last month. But not everyone is convinced. A recent analysis from Trade City Pro took a more cautious approach, laying out why this target might be unrealistic. The biggest hurdle? Shiba Inu's massive supply. Right now, there are hundreds of trillions of tokens in circulation. If the price ever reached a full dollar, its market cap would explode to a number so huge that it would surpass the value of the entire global economy many times over. To put it into perspective, gold, the world's most valuable asset, sits far below that number, and even the entire crypto market combined doesn't come close. Because of this, analysts argue that unless there's a drastic reduction in supply, the idea of Shiba Inu reaching a full dollar just isn't mathematically possible. A report from the Motley Fool backed this up, saying the numbers simply don't add up. But here's the thing. Most people who push the $1 prediction don't actually expect it to happen overnight. Instead, they see it as a long-term vision, something that could take years or even decades, depending on token burns, adoption, and overall market growth. One thing is for sure, whether or not Shiba Inu ever reaches that insane price level, the hype and belief in its future aren't fading anytime soon. The community remains as passionate as ever, and as we've seen time and time again, anything can happen in crypto. However, despite all these bullish moves, something strange is happening. Right in the middle of this recovery, the whales, those massive Shiba Inu holders, are quietly heading for the exit. On-chain data shows a sudden and sharp decline in large transactions. In the past day alone, the amount of Shiba Inu changing hands in big trades has been slashed by more than half. We're talking trillions of tokens that were moving around just yesterday, suddenly slowing down. In dollar terms, the volume has dropped by tens of millions. And it's not just a small dip, it's a major shift. But it gets even weirder. The wallets that typically hold enormous amounts of Shiba Inu, the ones that usually dictate major price swings, aren't bringing in as much as they used to. Their inflows have crashed overnight, going from trillions of tokens down to just a fraction of that. Meanwhile, outflows, the amount of Shiba Inu leaving these large wallets, have exploded, jumping by several times the usual amount. That means big players are either redistributing their holdings or offloading them entirely. Something is changing, but no one is quite sure what's next. So what's really going on? Are these whales waiting for a better entry? Are they repositioning ahead of an even bigger move? Or is there something happening behind the scenes that the rest of the market hasn't caught on to yet? Whatever the case, with the biggest players stepping back, Shiba Inu's next moves could depend on whether they stay quiet or come storming back. Right now, the market is watching and waiting, trying to figure out what happens next. But here's what's even crazier. Satoshi Kusama and the other Shiba Inu developers are still nowhere to be found. No updates, no posts, not even the slightest hint of what's going on. Radio silence. And that's making people uneasy. Some are wondering if this is just a quiet period before a big reveal, while others are questioning whether the team will step up and bring Shiba Inu back to its former glory. Right now, all anyone can do is wait. But here's the thing. Regardless of what the whales are doing or whether the devs are present, there's one force in Shiba Inu that never fades. The community. And today, the community is proving just how powerful it is. In the past 24 hours, the Shiba Inu burn rate has skyrocketed, shooting up by an insane percentage. A massive chunk of tokens has been permanently removed from circulation, sent to dead-end blockchain addresses where they'll never be touched again. This latest burn, driven entirely by the dedication of the Shiba Inu army, is a reminder that no matter what happens with the market, no matter what the big players do, this community keeps pushing forward. Every burned token means a slightly scarcer supply, and for a token like Shiba Inu, that could mean a lot in the long run. So while questions remain about what's next, one thing is clear. Shiba Inu's biggest strength has always been its community, and today, they've made their presence felt once again. And at the end of the day, sometimes it's best to take a step back and remember what Lucy, one of the most well-known figures in the Shiba Inu community, recently said, "No stress, what's meant to be will be. Just stack wisely and let it play out." It's a simple but powerful message. The crypto market moves in waves. Some days it's full of excitement, other days it's uncertainty and doubt. Prices jump, whales come and go, developers stay quiet, and speculation runs wild. But through it all, the core idea remains the same: patience. Those who truly believe in Shiba Inu aren't just here for the quick gains. They're here for the long haul. So whether the market is green or red, whether the devs stay silent or make big announcements, the best move might just be to stay level-headed. Stack wisely, avoid unnecessary stress, and let time do its thing. Because in crypto, as in life, what's meant to be will be. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Shiba Inu update might make you lose money. So, don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.